No, no, not at all, not at all. I think we have understood Gita so wrongly when Lord Krishna says, Karmanyavadikaraste ma phuleshu kadachanam. This is one. Second thing he said, Sarve dharmani parityajya mamekam saranam vraja. You surrender. That's not what he is trying to convey in the way we understand surrender. Like Lord Jesus Christ when he says, I am the truth. That does not mean that he is the only truth. He is referring to impersonal self, I, where he has no idea of who this I is when he is speaking of that I. He is talking from an impersonal self. So when Lord Krishna also talks from that high level, from that dimension, you see, when we read Gita, we have to understand two aspects of it. Shrama and karma. Karmanyavadikaraste. You have a right to your actions. Which action? Be it shram or karma. You have a right. But when we are working, for example, suppose you become a doctor. You have treated a patient. You expect some remuneration. You cannot afford to give free treatment to one and all. Otherwise, you yourself will not be in a position to treat other patients. Right? So there is some, what we call ethically right amount to be charged. So that is legitimate. Now, when I have to go from, let us say, from Hyderabad to Mumbai, I'll have to plan. Right? The Mumbai is in my mind. It's the fruit of my journey. It's my destination. I'll have to work towards it. I'll have to earn money so that I can buy a ticket. Right? So the money is also in my mind. The end result is also in my mind. So when Lord Krishna talks about surrendering the results of your karma, he is not saying that stop having the goal in your mind. You can have a goal, and how are you going to attain that goal? In those times, the karma had a different meaning. That's why two separate words, karma and shrama. Otherwise, if they were both same, then why have two separate words? Shrama is something that we work in our material world with. We earn money. But karma is all about attaining the higher knowledge. I make efforts. I don't even know what my destination would be because the destination is infinite. It is unknown and always receding, meaning I go to some level of consciousness, and when I reach there, I don't know where I am, and yet something else is in front of me. When you go there, then you see something else. So you will never understand the ultimate goal or the next goal. You keep on moving in one direction, you see. So the idea of surrender, when we are pursuing a path of infinity, where consciousness is involved, where lofty goals like becoming impersonal self, renouncing your selfishness, these are all godly attributes. They come under the category of work we call karma. When it comes to shrama, it's all about our material duties. I am working, I am doing business, I am cooking at home, or I am feeding my family. These are all worldly matters, and I have to have my eyes on the goal all the time. Fruit of the action has to be on top of my list. Otherwise, how will you perform your duty in the world It's impossible. So, the words keep changing the meaning over a period of time. Karma is badly understood. Karma means any effort done to fulfill our spiritual endeavor, spiritual dreams. Shrama is worldly related. We have to surrender the results of karma. I cannot dictate God that I want this. That's why the idea of surrender. Surrender is that when I am moving on where I have no idea in which direction I am going, it is totally unknown. So the idea of surrender, as you move on, you will have some grasp, some intuition that, okay, I am feeling this. And you will always remain unsatisfied, no matter which station are you at. Because the next station will be in front of you. Next state of consciousness will be in front of you. So the idea of surrender is very appealing then. See, in modern day, during our lifetime only, in up to 1967 or 69 or 70, the idea, the meaning of the word gay, it was different. When you say, I'm so gay and I'm so happy, nobody pointed fingers at you for saying such things. They were happy. When you say, I'm gay and happy, means people resonated with you that you are so happy. But today, if you say, I'm gay, it has a different connotation, different meaning. Likewise, karma, the meaning of karma, has also somehow mutated and changed over thousands of years. True meaning is this, that anything we do to fulfill our spiritual dreams is karma. And whatsoever we do, we have to surrender the results thereof. While performing my shram, I can expect, while you are studying, you expect that you should have at least A+ grade. Otherwise, you cannot plan better. If you cannot plan better in your studies, and each time you get C and D and negative, then, there's no point, So we have to have some idea, some concept about goal in the materialistic world. When it comes to spiritual, we have to surrender to God and say, may thy will be done. I depend on you, my Lord. That's the right attitude. It's just a matter of attitude, actually.